Greetings, friend, entrepreneur, and fellow business builder. Marketing wizard Jim Ackerman here, and welcome to Good, Bad, and Ugly Ads, the program where you get to evaluate an advertising specimen, measure it up against the marketing wizard to see how smart you are when it comes to what's good, bad, and ugly in advertising. Let's get right to last time's specimen, the specimen from episode number 9. Remember, there were actually 3 of them. They were all radio ads for the same dentist. You were to compare them one against the other. Let's play all 3 of them for you right now without any interruption, just to remind you of what we're talking about.
This is Dr. Jacob Scott Hamblin. My father is Jacob Hamblin, and my great-great-grandfather was Jacob Hamblin. He was a southern Utah pioneer known for his straight talk. Well, I'm a pioneer in the field of implant dentistry and would like to give you some straight talk about dental implants. If you've heard you can get your entire smile replaced in a single day, you've heard right. You can replace loose dentures or hopeless teeth with beautiful, secure porcelain teeth permanently anchored to the jaw with dental implants. And when it comes to something as important as your smile, don't you want your dental team to be among the most experienced in the country? I've pioneered specially designed implants. There are no incisions, no stitches, and no waiting months to heal. In many cases, you can be eating at your favorite restaurant the same night. It's that easy. If you want your smile restored and you want it done right, call me, Dr. Scott Hamblin. Yes, I go by Scott. It gets too confusing with all these Jacobs.
Call Hamblin Dental at 801-ALL-SMILE. That's 801-ALL-SMILE or online at mysaltlakedentist.com.
Do you have loose dentures? Are you embarrassed to smile because of missing or broken teeth? Are you sick and tired of never-ending teeth problems? Hi, this is Dr. Scott Hamblin. Now you can have a drop-dead gorgeous smile, you can eat the foods you want, and you can say goodbye to those dentures forever. Here at Hamblin Dental, we can give you solid, secure, beautifully implanted teeth in just one day. That's right, one doctor, one office, and one day. I've pioneered specially designed implants. There are no incisions, no stitches, and no waiting months to heal. In many cases, you can be eating at your favorite restaurant the same night. It's that easy. And when it comes to something as important as your smile, don't you want your dental team to be among the most experienced in the nation in these new techniques?
Call Hamblin Dental today at 801-ALL-SMILE. That's 801-ALL-SMILE for free consultation worth $277. Or call 801-ALL-SMILE now for your free report. 9 tips for having a secure, beautiful smile with dental implants. Visit Hamblin Dental online at mysaltlakedentist.com.
Are you embarrassed or afraid to go to the dentist? Does the thought of sitting in the chair frighten you to death? And does actually doing it make you sweat? It doesn't have to be that way. I've helped hundreds of people just like you, people who have put off needed dental care. This is Dr. Scott Hamblin of Hamblin Dental with some facts about oral sedation with dental visits. Like sedated patients are in a very relaxed state during their dental procedure. Most don't even remember their visit and can get most of their dental challenges taken care of in just one day. That's right, one doctor, one office, and one day.
Not all dentists and not all dental sedation is the same. If you fear going to the dentist, call Dr. Scott Hamblin at 801-ALL-SMILE. That's 801-ALL-SMILE. Choose between a free initial consultation and exam, including x-rays worth $277. Or if you don't think you're ready for that, simply call 801-ALL-SMILE for a free report entitled 7 Keys to Painless Dentistry. It's free while supplies last. See Hamblin Dental online at mysaltlakedentist.com.
So what'd you think? Were these ads good, bad, or ugly? Was one of them gooder, badder, or uglier? Well, to tell you the truth, all 3 of them are actually pretty good ads, and I had to take notes to put our criteria into place here, so let's take a look. The first one, of course, was the Dr. Jacob Scott Hamblin one, where he starts off his headline for the ad, for all intents and purposes, talks about his full name. That is unusual and probably did do a decent job of capturing attention. However, there was no benefit inherently associated with it. It was like, well, why are you telling me this kind of a thing? But as you got into it, he did make some promises about the product and service. In other words, he did talk about his features and benefits, and he did indicate that he had pioneered a process, which is inherently a unique purchase appeal. If you pioneer something, you're one of the first or the first to do it. He also indicated a move away from pain benefit when he talked about, don't you want your dental team to be one of the most experienced in the nation? What the ad lacked, however, was an offer, a good, strong offer. That problem was rectified in both of the next two ads. Now, the second ad, of course, was the one where he talks about one doctor, one office, and one day. And he starts out with interrogative headlines, or an interrogative headline, where he asks several questions. Do you have teeth problems is basically what it boils down to. Problem is, that's a say no question. The only people who will answer that question with a yes, though, are people who would be interested in having those things fixed. So it's a pretty good headline to start with an interrogative like that in this particular situation. And he had a whole list of symptoms, if you will, that made it even more compelling. Then he got into the one doctor, one office, one day, which is a very beneficial way to put things. And in this case, he made not one, but two strong offers. One, the primary reason for response was a free exam worth $270-something. But then there was a secondary reason for response. If you're not ready for the full exam, just a no obligation send for the free report. Very powerful offer. The third ad had to do with sedation dentistry. And again, are you afraid to go to the dentist? Does the very sitting in the chair thought of making you sit in the chair make you sweat? Well, again, this is a move away from pain benefit and may have been the strongest headline of the bunch from that perspective. The rest of the ad was very similar to the one office, one doctor, one day thing. In fact, he brings that back up. But the focus of it was, rather than implant dentistry, it was on the sedation dentistry instead. So these ads ran on separate days consecutively, and obviously it was a test effort, and they tracked. And the best of the three ads was, in fact, the one that talked about implant dentistry in one doctor, one office, and one day. It outpulled the second best one by 5-1 and the worst one by 10-1. So you can imagine in subsequent flights of radio ads, Dr. Hamblin just ran the ad that pulled best. How did you do in your evaluation? Would you have picked that? Would you have known that there is a way to track radio ads? All these things play into making your ads work harder to bring you more customers who will pay you more money more often. Now let's take a look at the next specimen for the upcoming episode of Good, Bad, and Ugly Ads. So we go from talking about radio, perhaps the most ethereal form of advertising there is, just out there in the cosmos, no visual element to it at all. Perhaps the smallest form of marketing when you consider spots could be as short as 10 seconds. And now we're going to go to perhaps what might be considered the largest form of advertising there is, billboards. Take a look at that one behind me and you tell me, is it good, bad, or ugly? Feel free to stop the video and really examine this. Check out the headline for length, the counter. Do you think that's effective or not? And remember, people are going by this at 60+ miles an hour. So there you have it. You have a few days to check it out, think about it. Add your comments below. We want to know what you think about this particular specimen, and we want you to share it with everybody else who's tuning in. And we want you to refer your friends as well so that they have a chance to check these things out and take advantage of the instruction you get as we analyze ads together and determine how we can help each other get more customers who will pay you more money more often, the fastest, easiest, most cost-effective ways possible. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And as you refer, you can win prizes, anything from a simple audio CD set all the way up to a $7,200 Principal Center Marketing Coaching Program complete with 400% ROI guarantee. Ooh, you don't want to miss that.